What's going on, Geminis? We're going to go ahead and jump into your October 2022 mid-month reading here. And we're going to take a look and see what is going on with y'all for the rest of the month. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. I always recommend checking your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. Okay, y'all get it. I say this shit every reading. All right, let's see. What's going on, Geminis? How y'all doing? 9 of Wands here. 6 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords here. Don't give up, Gemini. That's all I gotta say for right now. You may be in some turbulence right now here, Gemini, and I just said this to another sign the other day. It's like, remember that you're the pilot of your own life, right? You fly the plane, and even if there's turbulence, you still got to fly the plane. And with the 9 of Wands being here, it's like you could be facing a lot of adversity. It's like maybe you're like wanting to throw your hands up or give up in a situation here. That's what I'm getting. But the 6 of Swords is like it's telling you to just stay in the moment and to allow yourself to move through the, I'm almost getting like awkwardness or just the the uncomfortable emotions or just the uncomfortable things. The 6 of Swords is like you'll eventually move through the waves here and get to more calmer shores. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to not give up at this time, to continuously believe in yourself. The Page of Pentacles being in your challenge, I feel like right now you could be waiting for something to grow here. Because I feel like you could be waiting for some sort of opportunity or some sort of offer here. And also too, I already feel like you put your intentions out to the universe here, Gemini. And now you're just waiting for the return here. So, but the Page of Pentacles in a challenge is like telling you to, no matter what, keep applying effort to what it is that you are trying to manifest, because you've already started this process here. I'm getting, because it's the Page of Pentacles. It's like the initial growth of whatever seeds that you were planting here. Page of Swords is in your near future. There may be some communication coming through for you here. You may be getting some sort of clarity about something here. And I'm also going to tell you, Gemini, you're a very curious sign. I feel like it's telling you to follow your curiosities and don't be afraid to try different things. Don't be afraid to revolutionize your life and to move into things that you're curious about. But I do feel like this Page of Swords strongly is you getting some sort of answer, communication, or clarity. So let's get the rest of these cards here. There's a... What's that saying? If there's a will, there's a way. All my sayings, I've been off lately. I don't know if it's all this Neptune energy. I don't know, man. 10 of Wands here, the Justice card. Yeah, I see what it's saying. 2 of Swords is here. 2 of Swords in your outcome. We'll get to this in a second here. But the Justice card is how you get through your challenge. With this archetype coming out, this is your only major arcana, so I feel like this is like the embodiment of what's going on a higher level with you right now. And this is why I love tarot, just because the major arcanas are what they represent, the archetypes, and then the minor arcanas. And the Justice card, it's like what's surrounding you at this time is like the Justice card represents the cosmic law of balance. For every action, there's a reaction here. And it also is an energy for what you give, you'll get back. You know, it is a card of karma here as well. I feel like if you're doing things with the right intentions, if you're continuously applying your energy and your efforts to something, it's like the universe will reciprocate that. And but it goes way beyond like just physical effort. I feel like this is like something even emotionally and spiritually and even mentally here that the universe is wanting you to pay attention to, like your mindset when it comes to certain things here. Like instead of approaching things with like negativity or like, if you like, I feel like it's wanting you to really focus on the positives here. I know you hear that shit a lot. Focus on the positive, focus on the positive, focus on the positive, focus on the positives, focus on the positives, because I feel like it's true, and it is true. And I feel like it's telling you to go into things with a positive mindset here and realize like what you put in is what you'll get back. And this is what this energy is here for. So it's just the law of balance, you know. The universe is going, it's like if you put in all this work, the universe has no choice but to balance it out. It's just how it works. So 10 of Wands is something that you're unaware of at this time here. Don't take on too much here, Gemini. I feel like a lot of you guys are hungry right now. Like you're in an energy of like you want more for yourself and you're willing to do whatever it is that you need to do here. But the 10 of Wands is telling you like something that you're to be on, because it is the Nine of Wands is your overall energy. The Ten of Wands being something to be aware of is like, don't take on too much, like, and stress yourself out even more. Like the Nine of Wands is telling you, like, hey, like, keep going here, but don't add unnecessary things onto your plate, especially if it isn't part of like what it is that you're focused on, or what it is that your purpose is at this time. You have this Moon Soul card here. Let me pull all these oracle cards for you so I can see. You have Winter's Dream, Gestation Period. And you have Wind, Movement. This is very complex reading. Okay, so with this Moon card here, I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your personal life. That's what I feel like this Moon card is representing. And a lot of things are fluctuating right now. There's a lot of things that I feel like could be affecting you, and things are just constantly in flux here. And it's like you're just trying to find some sort of like stability, or just some sort of peace of mind or clarity here. And I feel like, you know, the Moon can really represent your personal life. And you did just have this big full moon in your you're in your 11th house, Gemini. So, you know, for some of you, it's like, maybe it's like you're having to it's like, I feel like this is like really getting back to what it is that you enjoy, and the things that do make you happy here. And I feel like it's like wanting you to like try newer things, or do newer things here, to be creative here, and to like go your own way. And it's okay to go your own way. It's like you don't always have to like follow the crowd, or feel like you have to do this just because everybody else is doing it, especially if you know it's not good for you and all that type of stuff. So I feel like it's telling you like to really focus on your own personal life, and focus on your own personal things here, because this Winter's Dream card can really talk about like really having to come back to yourself. And even though I don't think the Moon represents your soul, I mean, I do think that a little bit. I feel like it really represents the mind more than anything. And no, and Mercury as well represents intellect for me, which it does deal with the mind. But I feel like this is like you like having to really focus on your own personal self, and really understanding like, and coming back to yourself, coming back to your own soul here, about what it is in your life that you enjoy, and the things that like need to change. Because for some of you, you're going through a really intense period of growth here. And it may not be like super intense in your life, but it's almost like underneath the surface, there's like a lot of inner growth that is occurring. And it's almost like, though, it's like you're in a period of like, things are like breaking down for like a reason, it feels like. And wow, this is actually a deep reading, Gemini. Like, things are breaking down for a reason. And it's like you're having to really like, it's really like, I feel like it's like hitting you to the core in a sense. Like, it's like, damn, like, it's like, and on a core level, I feel like you're having to make changes. And I feel like this is what this Wind card is. But I do feel like this Wind card is telling you to keep moving here, to not stay stagnant, to not stay still. And the Page of Swords is like to be swift, be a Gemini. Like, you know what I mean? Gemini is very crafty. Y'all figure anything out. So, let's see, Gemini. You got this House card. I just saw these three little birds. What's that song? Three Little Birds. Is it by Bob Marley? I don't know why that song's coming through. Maybe that has some type of significance for you. But this House card, in familiarity, a lot of you guys have a lot of Cancer in your chart, or there's something in regards to Cancer going on in your chart, to where it's like it's really pulling up your own personal life here. And it could be things like, you know, I just, again, your personal life is really what I'm getting here. All right, let's clarify this reading, Gemini. What's going on here? What's this Page of Swords about? What's something's changing here though. Strength card, Nine of Wands. Like I said, I feel like it's really telling you to persevere. You know, to not give up, to continuously stay in and be strong here. You have I know what's going on, Gemini. We're going to talk about, give me a second. We're going to go through this. You're Empress, Six of Swords here. You're moving into a more supportive energy. You're moving into more abundance. But I feel like it's like it's a process though. It's like I feel like it's like you're really like having to focus on your own self and your own growth at this time. And I feel like that's what you're solely focused on. I don't even think you guys even care about other people, to be real with you, and what they think. It's like I feel like you're doing what it is that's necessary, and because you started that process, it's like just continuing that process. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is in your challenge here. How are you going to take, this is what I'm hearing, how are you going to take what it is that you've done so far and take that and use it for something even better, or create something even better? Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles here. Some of you are bringing some sort of innovation to your work, possibly. I do feel like for some of you could be hearing news about like some sort of work opportunity, or somebody, you could be catching attention, or there's gonna be some type of communication or some type of clarity here. I feel for a lot of you, if it's not like any type of communication or clarity, it's like you're getting some sort of valuable insight into how you can continuously perfect something. So keep going, Gemini. Death card, Ten of Wands, something you're unaware of here. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of just unnecessary baggage that for some of you you've held on to, but I feel like it's like it's like rocks in a backpack almost, right? It's like sometimes it's like you're taking all these rocks out, right? And it's like things are becoming lighter, but it's like letting go of all the unnecessary baggage. I don't know where I got that goddamn example from, but I feel like it just came through, right? I think there's like an analogy with the shadow, and it's like putting rocks in a backpack, and as we go through life, and you know, like it's like realizing like, why are all these damn rocks in my backpack? This isn't valuable. This doesn't suit me anymore. You know. Moon card, Justice card here. Temperance, Two of Swords. This is a peace of mind. Like, and I feel like things are finally recalibrating. That's what the Temperance is as an archetype. It's like the recalibration after things have been to the extreme, to where maybe you've been struggling, and then finally it's like the struggle starts to, or the resistance starts to loosen up finally. And it's like you're able to actually enjoy your life and figure things out in a calm state of mind. So I feel like that could be something that's going on here. And I feel like a lot of you guys could be preparing something as well when it comes to work here. Justice card again. So balance is like the main thing that I feel like that's coming through for you here, Gemini. Some of you could have Libra placements. Justice card, the Moon card, is like, how do you get through your challenge here? Honestly, I feel like this is about being very smart and very calculated. And if there's any side that's very smart and calculated, it's you, Gemini. Because the Moon card is like, you just have to see it through, right? It's like you can, your eyes will adjust to the dark when you're going through the dark, right? But when you're first in that period of the dark, you're like, oh shit, it's fucking dark. But then your eyes adjust. But the Justice card being here is like, you know, being smart with your decisions here, and doing the right thing and seeing things through to the end. This is a deep ass read. Gemini's, I got some deepness to me. I know. Seventh house partners with Moon Soul here. A lot of energies and personal relationships here. Yeah, some of you could be. This is an interesting reading. This is a different one. I feel like this is very specific. Moon, Soul. This is like support in your relationships. Also, the seventh house doesn't necessarily have to mean relationships. It's also a house of like commerce. It's a house of dealing just with other people and connecting with other people, finding the right partnerships, relationships. And I feel like you're looking for nurturing. I feel like you're looking for like uplifting, positive energy and things that are going to benefit you. Seventh house. Some of your moon may be in Sagittarius. Not all of you. Don't worry about it if it's not. You have the crossing, initiation here. I feel like this is just you just moving into a newer phase in your life, and there's just a lot of things changing, or a lot of things that's needing to change. It's like almost like you can't go back to the past, and to even like think about the past, even like reflect on the past, I just feel like that's a spiral in and of itself that it's just unnecessary that's why I just think you should just keep moving forward, Gemini. You have crystal quartz focus here. Some of you crystal quartz or crystals could be of benefit to you at this time. I mean, this is a clear quartz. You know, I always have crystals around. I don't necessarily like, you know, sometimes I may meditate with it, or sometimes I may like hold it and like think, but I don't put all of my myself into it. It's just more so like, what does the crystal represent? What is the energies that it embodies, and how can I use that energy for myself? And it's just the way like I look at it. But you know, this does represent focus though, and very clear intentions about what it is that you're wanting to change. So, but yeah, clear quartz may be a good crystal for you, or any type of crystal quartz. I mean, I wear crystals all the time. This is bloodstone, red jasper, golden obsidian. I like wearing crystals. I don't even know if y'all care, but I like wearing crystals rather than like having big ones, because it's like, you know, you can't really like take them anywhere. You can only just like sit down with them at your house when you have it. Especially if they're like real big, right? So that's why I like wearing them, and like wearing specific ones on each hand, like on the left hand and on the right hand. So I like crystals, and I feel like crystals could be a significance for you. Let's extend your reading out, Gemini. I've been extending some signs' readings out if I feel I need to. I don't know why, I've just been feeling like I need to for some signs. Eight of Wands here, Queen of Cups, World card here. Honestly, Gemini, things are about to move pretty quickly once you get through this little hurdle in this phase. And I feel like after that, it's just like, I feel like it'll be more positive, because the Eight of Wands is a card of height of ambition, but it also is a card of having a positive outlook and having a positive mindset too, because it is a Mercury card. And it's Mercury and Sag. And so I feel like it's like when it comes to your own intellect, it's like where, you know, it's like learning through the changes, but it's also like being optimistic through the changes and feeling free to do so. And the Queen of Cups is just being able to enjoy the moment and enjoy the changes of being in the moment. The World card is completion, and, you know, I feel like things are going to be moving pretty quick. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. I appreciate y'all for watching, as always. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you go. Follow me on Instagram. The link is down below. Also, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification button bell, the little bell icon. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos or whenever I go live. But hopefully this helped. I'm wishing you all the best for the month, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye, Geminis.